Hi everyone, it's April. Today is Saturday, and I just finished reading The One by John Mars. Decent, not the best, not as good as I had hoped that it would be, to be honest, but it was fine. And I am going to start reading a new-ish release. It came out a little while ago now. It's The Burning Girls, and I thought I'd bring you along my journey of reading this. Little Nora is having lunch. She's a fan of cheese and strawberries, but not so much of chicken. Perhaps a vegetarian in the future. What do you think, Nora? Yeah. In Ottawa, restaurants are open again. Ontario was closed for COVID for quite a while. And they opened up restaurants again a couple of weeks ago now. Anyway, Barry and I are due for a date night in a major way. And so we're going to go to a little place called The Rabbit Hole tonight. And they have apparently amazing drinks, fun drinks. I'm going to bring you along for that. Nora's going to attempt potentially to eat the rest of her chicken. And I might watch some Booktube. Before I watch some Booktube, sorry if you can hear Nora in the background, I am going to be reading The Burning Girls by C.J. Tudor in this little vlog, and I cannot wait to read this. This is a fairly new release. I think it came out in February at some point. It follows a pastor who is going to live and preach, I guess, in this little small town called Chapel Croft. And Chapel Croft has a history of very violent occurrences. People were burned at the stake. There are women who've gone missing. And then the previous pastor was found hanging just a couple of weeks ago, I think, or months ago. And when the pastor gets there, apparently she is welcomed with a really weird note and a kit for exorcisms. So, that premise, I couldn't not buy this. How do you not buy this? So I am going to pick this up really soon. Very excited.
It's Regan, and welcome to the start of another reading vlog. So, it's Monday.
So I am going to have to go upstairs and get ready pretty soon. But, oh my goodness, I just started this. How many pages am I? It's not even 30 pages in, and there is so much blood already. There's a lot of blood. What in the world? How is it humanly possible that it would already have so much action in it? Really, really liking it so far. So I just want to zhuzh up before my little date night. We just got back, and it was so nice to go out to a restaurant safely and be able to. What a treat. The rabbit hole was really, really fun. It looked like a kind of burrow down there. Anyway, I enjoyed it. I had 2 gin and tonics, which were delicious. And then I had a white pizza. I've never had a white pizza before, I don't think. And it had pear and artichoke and like a honey kind of coated crust. Yes. Anyway, I've come home. Nora's in bed. And I took off all of my makeup, which feels always amazing. And I'm ready to dive back in to the Burning Girls. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon, everyone. It is 12:09 the next day. And I'm in the kitchen because I'm going to do some meal prepping. Trying to eat a little healthier. Let me be honest. I'm trying to eat a little healthier. And the thing that I have been eating nearly every day, like I'm going to get sick of it soon, but I'm not there yet. So I'm just going with the flow, is broccoli and tofu and a little bit of rice. And then I add like a sweet and sour sauce on it. Anyway, so we're going to do a little meal prep today. And we're gonna meal prep with this baby. I was kindly sent this. Kaival reached out and asked if I wanted to try their new air fryer. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I was like, yes, I do. I'm really looking forward to this because it like just pulls out. You can even see through what's going on inside. I have never air fried anything. I have also never used this. So this could be a disaster. I don't know, but I love the idea that you can cook healthy things and it'll be crispy. Yes. So the first thing that I want to cook today is probably the frozen broccoli. I've got them all listed down here. So I'm literally going to try cooking frozen broccoli in the air fryer. I have no idea. Okay, so we have to preheat this sucker to 350 degrees. Let's try. 350. Ooh. Start. Okay, so it took a little longer than I thought it was going to be. It was more like 15 minutes, but look, it's like crispy. That's exciting. This will make my life pretty easy. If this is good, okay, let's see. Really crispy. So the tofu is in now for 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, these look so crispy. Listen to that. Crisp. That's a win for me. Prepped for the week. How wonderful. I like this thing. I think I'll continue to use it, especially for the tofu. That was the winner by far. Well, everyone, it is much later in the day. Nora just had a bath. I took off my makeup and spritzed my bubble bath perfume. Today is a very special day because tonight Oprah is interviewing Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. And I cannot wait for that interview. I think it's going to be really interesting. The way that, I don't know, there have been so many people who've like really gone after Meghan. I feel like there's not a lot of truth behind that personally, but who knows? But I think it's going to be a really good interview. I love any interview Oprah does. So I'm going to watch that tonight. Nora's got her bubba. She's going to just chill for a little bit before bed. And I haven't really read much today. Honestly, it's been busy and just kind of family focused, although we did watch some Sopranos because yes. But I might read a little bit once Nora goes down, just have a little me time. That would be lovely. Oops. You okay? Oh. Did you break a book? Oh my gosh, the funniest thing just happened. So I just put Nora down to bed at 7:15. We're having our time change. It's coming up next weekend, so we're like trying to slowly like push her bedtime so that next weekend isn't like completely insane. Anyway, so Barry's been downstairs watching hockey, and he came up, he like went all the way up to her bedroom at 7 o'clock and like waited for us, thinking that we were on our way up, and we were like not anywhere near going to. So he was just sitting up there and like hiding and getting all excited, and then nobody came. I love that. Does that make me cruel? I don't know. I don't care. I think that's hilarious. Now that Nora is in bed, I'm going to pick up The Burning Girls again. I've got a little bit of time before Oprah and Meghan have their chat. I know that Harry will be there, but I mostly care about the other two, so you know. But I'm going to read The Burning Girls in the meantime. Will say one of the things that I am enjoying about this book is that it's based on a vicar. With thrillers, that never happens. Like, it's so out of the norm. At least I haven't ever read a thriller about a religious figure, I don't think, ever. So it's really interesting to have that perspective. And yet, you know, it's going to be bloody. There's already been a lot of blood. So she's, you know, been given the exorcism kit, which weirded her out. And now she's going to mingle with the villagers, this small little village where she's been placed, kind of not of her will. It's like 2 hours later. I cried through so much of that interview. That is no way to live. That is terrifying as well. Oh my God. I just keep thinking about like what Diana would think, and that makes me even more sad, and just so much. Anyway, I'm gonna switch to my own little life and read more of The Burning Girls. But I'm gonna go to bed really soon because it's like 10 something. So Mama needs to go to bed. We wake up, 5:30 is sleeping in at this point. So I gotta go to bed soon. Everyone, it is Wednesday morning and I am off today. I've had a couple of cups of coffee. It's very chill and I'm reading The Burning Girls. I'm really liking it. I love that CJ Tudor is really like striking out onto her own. A lot of her past books seem like heavily inspired by Stephen King, almost too much. And this feels so inventful and unique and I'm really loving that. And I love that almost every chapter she ends on like a little cliffhanger. So it definitely has you flipping the pages, which I really, really enjoy. There's something about the fact that we're following a vicar there's just something about it that reminds you of The Exorcist. At least it reminds me of The Exorcist only because of the religious aspect to it. Of course, there's also exorcism kits in here. There might have been past exorcisms done on people at this little town in Chapelcroft. I'm liking it. It's good. So I am 140 pages in. This is what I'm going to do today. I might take down some of the winter decor in my house, but otherwise, I'm just going to read. It's wonderful. Hello. It is a little late, but I finished The Burning Girls, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Very twisty turning. I didn't see the end coming. I didn't see all of those twists and turns. Some of it was like a little outlandish, but I didn't mind. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I read it. And I like raced through it today, kind of. So that's always good. Well, my loves, it is Thursday. Life is busy. I've got so much on the go at work. It's kind of insane, but I'm gonna be fine. It's fine. I'm gonna be fine. I did want to share with you a couple of things. So since I finished The Burning Girls, I'm moving into the next spooky book, and it's the Sanatorium. I even started it last night. I got like 30 pages in, so really not a lot. But this one looks wonderful as well. And this is a Reese's Book Club book, so it'll be everywhere. This is about a sanatorium that has been turned into like a hotel spa situation. Our main character is reluctantly going to her brother's engagement party at this place. It's remote. And there is, I think it's in the Swiss Alps too. And there's a raging snowstorm. And they all get stuck. And the fiance, her brother's fiance, goes missing. It sounds like fun. I'm enjoying it so far. It's dark, which I love. You guys know I love a good dark book. And then today, my book arrived. So you guys probably maybe watched my video where I posted about shopping, new releases. The book I chose was Clara and the Sun, and it arrived, which I'm so excited for. Like, this is a beautiful book. I really think it's lovely, and I could see myself reading this like maybe spring, maybe summer. I might wait for summer, but it's sci-fi and I'm here for it. So that was very exciting. I'm going to do some more work. And then at lunch, I think I might read a little bit of the Sanatorium, although truthfully, I do watch The View at lunch. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm still addicted to that show, but I am. Here I am. There's a rabbit outside. Hey, is he on that porch? You gonna wave? Hi, rabbit.
What?
Good morning to you all. It is Friday. I have a big day at work, but I did want to check in with you and let you know how I'm getting on with the Sanatorium. So we've finally reached a point where, you know, bodies are being discovered, all of that fun stuff. It's taken a little bit of time to get there. So I'd say for the first, I don't know, 100 pages of the book, it felt a little dumb to me. There are definitely some creepy bits where there are people with like gas masks. It looks like gas masks, taking people, killing people, and all of that fun stuff. But our main character had this secret that she was keeping from her boyfriend. And it didn't make sense to me why she was keeping that secret from him. It was just kind of like, get to the point, and it felt like the author was trying to hold off on giving things away. but sometimes you just need to give stuff away. Anyway, the avalanche has come down and stopped people from leaving the hotel now, or the sanatorium. And, you know, there are dead bodies that our main character has to contend with, and she's like working with the police. I'm now liking it. It just took a little bit of time, but it's definitely addictive. I'm actually listening to this on audio, and the audio is pretty good. So yeah, just thought I would give you a little update about what is going on in my world, what I'm thinking of the sanatorium. I'm not sure why this is like, it's funny because this is such a big book right now, and with thrillers and all of these kinds of books, when they become so huge, there's so much buzz around them. I'm not sure that this thriller is better than other thrillers I've read or anything like that. I feel like it might be a little overhyped, but I'm not even halfway through it. So I'll let you know. You want to come out? Go see Papa? Want to go see Papa? It is 5:40 and I am in my pajamas. Just one of those days, so you just want to be extra cozy. In case you can hear in the background, Nora's taking a bath upstairs and Barry is singing the Rubber Ducky song. Imagine I get copyright. Anyway, I've got a little mini pizza. You know those pita pizza things? I don't know if you guys do that. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. Going to chill. I'm watching Grace from GOODREADS. I hope that you guys are subscribed to her by now. My goodness, she's wonderful. She did a whole video about her favorite nonfiction books by women, because this is Women's History Month. I am close to being finished the Sanatorium. Okay, so I feel mixed things. It's a really good book for people who enjoy like police procedural kinds of books, because it's very much about a detective kind of being thrown into trying to figure out what's going on this island. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to be, because the villains are wearing gas masks. I don't know why I associated that with like, it's gonna be super dark. It's not as dark really at all as I thought it was going to be. So that's been a little disappointing, if I'm being honest. I'm also not tied to any of the characters. Like, our main character could die right now and I'd be fine with that. A character that I did care about has already died, so I feel like I have nothing to really care about. Yeah, I feel very mixed things about it. In some ways, like, I do want to know what's going to happen next. So I'm not, like, mad about it, but I'm not blown away either. I don't believe that it deserves all of the hype it's getting, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Like, good for her for getting all of this buzz. I'm happy for her. I will probably read what she comes out with next, but I'm just not completely blown away. You know, there's nothing new going on. So, mixed things. I definitely, between the two of them, between Burning Girls and the Sanatorium, I would, like, hands down suggest picking up the Burning Girls, which definitely does have a more much more gritty, has that supernatural element though, so some people don't like that in their thrillers. I don't mind, because it blends thriller with horror, I would say, is what CJ Tudor does a lot. Anywho, that's what's kind of going on in our lives. It's Friday night, going to relax. Probably gonna finish the Sanatorium, just listen to that until I'm finished it tonight. And then maybe tomorrow we'll start watching The one on Netflix that just launched today, and I'm really excited to get into that. So anywho, that's what's going on in my world. I hope you guys are doing well on this Friday. I'm gonna get back to Grace.
Hearing what happened to her and then what sentence he actually got is disgusting. It's so horrible to read.
I'm in bed. It's 7 o'clock. I'm not going to sleep, just to be clear. But gotta give you a little update on the Sanatorium. I am veering on hating it. Oh man, so let me put it this way. Our main character is a detective, or was a former detective. In my opinion, she should remain a former detective because she is so bad. It has taken her this long to even have the moment in her mind that all the murders and everything going on at the hotel might be due to its past. Like, everybody knows that that's obvious. The smart thing that the author should do, in this case, is not have it be about the past. Now, I'm not at the end. So if that is the case, that would be better. But everything leading up to this, it's still going to be either a 3-star or 2-star read because I'm frustrated leading up to it. If it's based on a twist at the end, that's not good enough for me when I read my thrillers. Like, I need my thrillers to have substance, have pacing, have characters that I really care about. At this point, I want the main character to die. Oh, I'm a mean lady. But I do. I want her to die. I find her very annoying. They even introduced things like explaining the signature. You know how like a serial killer will often have a signature, the Zodiac killer, would base it on the Zodiac. I can't even fully remember what he did, but anyway, she's just now seeing signatures, and it's like I want to shake this woman. I want to shake this woman and wish everyone remaining in the hotel who are still alive very well, because they are in the hands of an incompetent woman. It's really annoying. I'm going to continue to listen to it. I'm so near the end at this point. I'm listening to it on audio, I think I've mentioned, and I'm like on chapters 8 of 10 chapters, or 8 of 10 parts. So probably have like a couple of hours left, and I'm listening to it on like double speed nearly. I might up that because it's just, I'm annoyed. I will leave it at that and come back to you. I am at the end, close to the end, and I hate it so much. Oh my god. So I'm not going to say obviously what the end is because I don't want to ruin it for people who want to read it, but the end is one of those like confession endings where it's like there was no real way to fully know what was going to happen. Although I'm not surprised and I don't care. But we're at the end, and it's one of those like the killer is telling you everything of why, and you're like, do you really need to talk so long? Somebody just kill this person, just get it, just shut them up. Oh my god, I'm really hating this book. Definitely 2 stars, no matter what happens from now until the end. I hate that. It makes me sad. It makes me sad when I don't like a book this much. Hello. So it's 9 o'clock. I finished the book. I hated it. I think that's clear. I can stop saying that. I will say the epilogue, which was probably like 2 pages, had an enormous twist that I didn't care about. Like, it's one of those books where it relies on the twists so much so that it's like a crutch, you know? It's like a crutch, and I didn't care. And my hair is looking fantastic at this moment. And I'm probably gonna go to bed. Do I regret reading that book? Yes. Sadly. I just think there are better books out there. But that's okay. I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope that you guys did enjoy this, even though it ended on a sour note based on that reading. I'd love to know in the comments below if you guys have read either of those books, either The Burning Girls or The Sanatorium. What did you guys think of them? I'd love to know. Hope you're doing well, and I'll chat with you soon. Good night.